Thank you so much, Nimrit Kaur. The last Group 3 participant is Guneesha Kaur.
Judges are ready.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Guneesha Kaur, and for the 2022 Sikh Youth Symposium, I'll be sharing my thoughts based off of the book Brief History of the Sikh Gurus. Around the time Guru Nanak Dev Ji was born, most people were uneducated and followed fake religious leaders who would often tell people false stories to engage them in rituals that meant nothing. People would bathe in sacred rivers to cleanse themselves of sins. Others went on pilgrimages to holy places to take their last breath there in order to get salvation. Not only were these rituals meaningless, but they were also discriminatory against women. But since people weren't aware of this, they still continued to engage in such rituals and followed them through the ages as tradition. No one was corrected or made others realize that these things were pointless. Many of these rituals are a waste of time and don't work for what they're supposed to. Ladies fast so that their husbands don't die, but that doesn't mean they'll be immortal as long as their wives keep fasting. Bathing doesn't remove filth from the mind, which is the cause of all human sufferings. For pilgrimage, dying at a certain place doesn't instantly get you salvation. You need to work and do good deeds in order to escape the endless cycle of rebirth. To enlighten the masses and discourage them from using these meaningless rituals, Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, "Aksar Tirat je naave, utre nahi mer," meaning bathing at religious places isn't going to cleanse your heart. Since people weren't aware of Sikhi and its teachings, the Gurus had to find ways to spread their messages and teachings to the masses. Our Gurus traveled to places and mingled with people, also known as Udasis. As the Gurus traveled, they founded towns. Guru Nanak Dev Ji founded Kartarpur, Guru Amar Das Goindwal, and Guru Ram Das Amritsar. This brought like-minded people together, and more people traveled to these towns to become a Sikh or to meet the Gurus. As Guru Nanak Dev Ji traveled with Bhai Mardana, he would often stop and sing Shabads, while Bhai Mardana would accompany him on his rabab. Our Gurus chose music as the universal language and established the concept of Kirtan as to spread the message of Sikhi, and people felt connected to it. When Guru Arjan Dev Ji said, "Kirtan Nirmola Kira," he wanted us to know that Kirtan is the ultimate treasure. As the Gurus compiled the Guru Granth Sahib, they included hymns or banis from Bhagats in their local languages. People all over India and Pakistan could relate to it, and they were humbled by the Guru's gesture of using others' wise words. When Bhagat Nam Dev said, "Man Ram Nama Bediyale," the Gurus included his Marathi Bani, as was Sheikh Farid's Ratte Ishq Khudaye in Farsi. The Gurus also used the concept of community kitchen, or langar. Guru Nanak Dev Ji started it by feeding the poor as they sat on the ground, and Guru Amar Das Ji continued it. This tradition still lives on today as people from all over the world come to Amritsar and many other gurdwaras to sit together and eat. And to help us get close to this very notion of Vaheguru, Guru Nanak Dev Ji gave us three very simple yet core principles: Naam Japo, Kirt Karo, and Varn Chako. Our Gurus followed these principles throughout their lives. They would meditate, that is Naam Japna, sing Shabads, and do Path to get close to Vaheguru. With Kirt Karo, they would help people in all kinds of ways. Guru Nanak Dev Ji went on Udasis, and Guru Har Krishan Ji did the ultimate Kirt for people and gave up his life. For Varn Chako, the Gurus organized langar for all people. Varn Chako is the ultimate sharing of things. All our Gurus promoted peace and harmony and believed in one Almighty, Ek Oankar, and treated everyone equally without discrimination. All our Gurus' teachings in the Guru Granth Sahib are the ultimate life lessons and self-help guide that has the solutions to all our problems. We can be close to Vaheguru and live happy lives by being a true Sikh, a student, by following the lessons and teachings our Gurus left us with and applying them in our lives. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.